So in this video, I want to talk about specifically Satanism and jealousy. If you've watched my last couple of videos, you know that I am dealing with someone who is incredibly jealous of me and my family. So they are taking it out on us in the form of attacks like calling CPS, calling for welfare checks, harassing us online, posting lies after lies after lies, calling us names, being verbally abusive, all of these things. And as a Satanist, we must understand that jealousy is a sign of insecurity. Therefore, it is a weakness. I've said it before. I will say it again. I struggle with jealousy myself, and I work very hard to keep my jealousy under control because I do recognize it as an insecurity and my brain lying to me. I'm going to show you an example of what jealousy looks like in a comment. I can't find the comment, so I think that they took it down, but luckily I screenshotted it before they did that. So this is a comment that she left on one of my videos. Let's go ahead and read this comment. Oh, but she will. You'll never be that child's mother, no matter what you convince yourself of. She's superior to you in every single way, especially when it comes to loving her babies for who they are. You just want to dress up a child like you want it to be because you know your daughter will never be perfect like her daughter is. And in case you didn't catch it, she was making fun of my daughter. My 3-year-old autistic daughter. And she's done this before. So, yeah. That is a really, really good example of jealousy. No secure person would comment that on anybody's anything. It's actually quite funny because she will never reveal the background of this situation. Um, she's talking about my stepdaughter, and my stepdaughter was 3 years old when she was ordered to take a drug test, and she spent 2 years not taking the drug test. She literally just refused to take it for 2 years. And, she lived with me and my husband. And after 2 years, she took the drug test. We went back to court. She got 1 day a week and a couple phone calls a week. And that's all she wanted. And that is what she's kept. And she's 9 now. Um, and she sat around and she waited until she found something she thought she could use against us. And she has pushed that log so fucking far. It's honestly pitiful. But it has nothing to do with her parenting because she doesn't provide for the child. She doesn't do anything for her. We have raised her. And she knows that there's nothing wrong with her. She knows that there is nothing concerning about our parenting because she had no problem with letting us raise her all this time. So it's pretty easy to see where the jealousy is derived from. I don't know if it's that we have I'm not even going to say control because when you raise a child you obviously have some bit of control because you have to go brush your teeth, go clean your room, stuff like that. Or if she's truly jealous because she is mad at herself and she missed all of that time with her daughter, and she never tried to get more, and she has really not been a parent to her, even though she goes around boasting about how she was a parent all this time to her. And she goes to her house and she stays up all night and there's no rules. And, we are the ones that's raising her. It's a very big difference. I got off on a little bit of a tangent there, but yes, jealousy is a weakness and it is a sign of insecurity. And I think her insecurity is coming from the fact that she actually has not parented the child. I keep almost saying her name. Um, she's not parented her. She's not been a parent. We have, and she knows that. So, in order to make up for it or to appease that jealousy in her, that hurt, she goes around saying things like this and making fun of my child and hers. She also made fun of her own child. Um, she wanted bangs and, just a little trim off of her hair, and then she wanted her hair dyed purple. You know, I've done my own hair for years. I've cut my friend's hair for years. I groom dogs. I have experience, not necessarily hair experience, but like I can use a pair of scissors. I know how to correctly hold a pair of scissors. So I did that for her, and it was free, and it was at home. And then she gets on a phone call, and she says, "Wow, your hair looks like your little sister's. We should take you to a beauty shop and get that fixed." That's making fun, right? And she's talking about her bangs specifically because they're a little bit jagged because she doesn't like to sit still. She's 3 and she's autistic. I've already mentioned that. So a lot of really, really nasty behaviors come from jealousy. And it is so very clear that this woman is drowning in jealousy. So when you come across things like that, please recognize it for what it is. They're not, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about them. They're the ones with the problem, not you. And she is the one with the problem, not us. She's the one who's feeling yucky, therefore she needs to make yucky comments. Hurt people, and that is a bully. But anyway, hope this helps. Until next time, no more, believe less. Hail Satan. Love you guys.